So Corrine and I are on a shoot with Alex, videographers, paranormal investigators. I'll put the links below as always. We're going to talk about weird stuff that's happened to us, or stuff we've come into contact with, or had happened to us because we're photographers. Alex, what's your one that made you go ick or annoyed you as a photographer?
That people think I'm her boss.
My one is I was at a seminar and someone got annoyed when I said, "Oh, sorry, I don't really photograph children, it's not my thing," and she said, "Why not? That's kind of what your sex allows you to do." And I was like, "It does?" I didn't get that memo. Not being rude, I never shot at this angle. Oh, that's why it makes me look like a potato. When photographers tell you that you're not investing in your business because you don't simply upgrade at every opportunity. True story, a guy once told me I couldn't be a true photographer or a professional photographer because I didn't use Sony. I didn't realise when you own a Sony you also become a twat. Not everybody, but it seems the way. Corrine's experienced this too. Yeah. One of the problems I have is when photographers sell courses on how to do businesses and how to make loads of money, but their entire business seems to be based on the fact they're selling you this course and not how they've sold their photography. Alex has one as well.
Yeah, it's not just photography, it's everything to like streamers that sell courses, and basically you're signing up to a follow train.
Like ladders, hate those. Anyone who encourages those really annoy me. I mean, this is a cool location. Got my own crew with me though. That's Alex. That's Corrine. I feel like
explaining how to do my job.
That's another one. We don't like people telling us how to do our jobs. I once went to a seminar and I went into the crew room to get a cup of coffee, and I walked in and I was the only female in the room, and I was asked to make the cups of teas and coffees because they thought I was the tea girl.
Oh my god.
That was at a very prestigious event as well. I get a little annoyed when someone reaches out and wants a copy of your contract and you say, "Oh, I'm really sorry, it's something I've created and I've had it specially checked," and then they kick off at you that you won't do it. Am I right? When people who don't, like, I'm not Google, bitches, do it yourself. Corrine, hang on, wait there, I need to zoom on your beautiful face because my camera is literally my phone today. So Corrine, what's the one that's irked you?
So I had a charity message me to photograph an event, and it turned out to actually be the boss's birthday.
What?
It wasn't a charity event at all.
That's annoying. Photographers who shout at me for using locations that they were looking at using, haven't used recently, but somehow think because it's in a public space it's theirs. You've had that, haven't you? Where they go, "You can't shoot there because I did a shoot there 7 years ago."
Alright, Karen.
Alright, Karen. When you put a casting out for a second shooter and you give specifications such as they need to be in a certain area, and somebody from the Outer Hebrides messages you and just like, "Me!" Me!
Goodness me.
So Corrine and I became friends because someone messaged me out of the blue, and I didn't know Corrine at the time, saying, "Oh my god, this person's copying your photo shoot." I'd done a levitate shoot that was inside. Corrine had done one outside with a completely different person, completely different styling, and this person felt the need to try and cause problems. So what I did was message her and go, "I don't give a fuck what people are going to say, but this person said this, please know I don't give a shit."
I just like spiraled into this huge paranoia, like, what have I done? Like,
And
who
that-
are you? What's going on?
You didn't know who I was. But now we're friends, annoyingly. Ooh. Alex has one.
So I used to do a lot of HDR photography for landscapes, and went to see a client, and as we were talking he was sitting there telling me how much he hates photographers who do HDR and that, and I was sitting there going, "You haven't looked at my Instagram, have you?"
Go. What irks you?
When clients don't look at your work, they just go, "How much for photography?" And you're like,
I arranged to have my headshots taken by a photographer once, and he was really condescending to me and said that I did not have a face to be on the front of my business. He's right, but that's not what you say to a client. I once had a client whose girlfriend got annoyed that I was female.
shocking. How dare you have a vagina?
I know. What? You've seen it?
Yeah.
When photographers think they own a location that is public access. When people honestly think that you are a good photographer just because you have loads of likes on Facebook, Instagram, and we know of a local photographer, don't we, Corrine, who's got 56,000 likes on their page, and their work has often been brought up to see if it's fake.
They paid followers as well.
Yep.
Paid, yeah.
Corrine's got a good one.
So when clients contact us for a shoot purely to see how you run your business, and yeah, just kind of try to copy your business plan, if that makes sense.
Essentially, they're photographers in disguise, and they just want to know. Rather than just asking, they pretend to be clients.
Yes.
So obvious when they start talking about f-stops.
So I had this client from New Zealand message me wanting a shoot, and he said,
New Zealand.
"Oh, yeah," and he said, "Do you do boudoir shoots?" So I was like, "Well, yeah, like male boudoir, yeah, of course, whatever." And And then he sent me a video of him in his wife's underwear, sucking off a vibrator. I've still got the video. I've still got it.
Why have you kept it?